Hey everyone! Recently, I heard an unreleased ID called Lay It Down by Illenium with Slander and Krewella. So I'm going to try to recreate the lead inspired by that ID. And it's similar to the classic melodic dubstep leads. Here's a quick preview of the final result. I'll be using Vital, but since it can be made using basic shapes only, you can create in any basic synth with 2 oscillators and LFO. So let's kick off with a saw wave. Add voices to add a little width with little detuning, and reduce the detuning power a bit. Turn on oscillator 2 and choose basic shapes wavetable. Get a pulse or a square wave by changing the wavetable position. Add few voices with little detuning and slightly increase the detuning power. Now comes the interesting part, to add the gritty texture to the sound. And that can be done by modulating the tune of oscillators with an LFO. So, instead of modulating directly from here, I'll be heading over to the matrix section to have a little bit better control. In the matrix section, under source, select LFO1 and set the destination to oscillator 1's tune. Turn off oscillator 2 so we can hear the modulation in effect. Back to the matrix section, turn up the amount up to a desirable point. And turn on bipolar. Bring smoothness down to 0. This is what it sounds like. Under LFO1, turn up the rate or frequency until you get the texture. That's it. Now fine-tune the rate and amount if you want. Do the same for oscillator 2. You can fine-tune the parameters as per your liking. This is what it sounds like. Now you can add the effects. I'm adding little bit of distortion to add up to the grittiness. I've already passed this through a reverb, so I'm not adding reverb in the effects. You can turn on the third oscillator to function as a sub-oscillator. I'm going to put an envelope on the level of the oscillator and bring it down to just have a little presence at lower frequency by pitching it down by an octave. Tweak the shape of the envelope if you want. That's it. We have our final result.